Hi everyone, so this is Udayanila. So I'll be teaching you the Italian macarons today. So we'll start out with pulsing almond flour and icing sugar first. We should just pulse it, we should not grind it like thoroughly, make it a powder. So I'll just show you how it is done. So in this we have our almond flour and icing sugar mixed together. So we'll just put both into the mixie jar and make sure you take the entire ingredients, as in the scrape out even the 1 gram or 2 gram from the entire bowls, because it's already a very little portion. So make sure you take everything. So yes. So we have this the opposite thing for the 1, 2, 3, the opposite side. So that's how we're going to pulse it. So just turn it to the side for like 2 to 3 times, that will be done. Sorry. So this is enough. Do not grind it thoroughly, make it a powder. So now we'll just sieve and take all the bigger particles in the mixture. So as you can see, put the entire mixture into it and sieve it. So you have some little particles on it, just throw those things away. Don't try to press it and push it through your sieve. So this is enough. Yes. Now, so in this recipe, we have 2 egg whites. One is 22 grams and one is 24 grams. For in that one, as in 22 grams of egg white will be incorporated into this mixture. We're going to put it inside this and fold it. It will be quite hard, but make sure you just incorporate the entire dry mixture into it. Do not leave any dry particles outside. So just mix it like that. While we use the 24 grams of the egg white for the meringue process. So as you can see, it is quite hard while folding. But make sure to incorporate all the dry particles. Just like that. No need. So no need to like overfold or anything of that. So you just have to mix the entire thing. That's all. If the entire dry particles get incorporated into the egg white, it's more than enough. So here there's no dry particles at all. Everything's incorporated here. So we're done with this process. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a plate. So as you can see, everything's incorporated. Everything's a wet kind of a big lump right now. This is what we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a plate. Also, you can even use a cling wrap for that matter. Now here, we're going to put a plate on top and keep a heavy object on the top of the plate so that we don't want any air passing through it. So if at all, if it's going to be exposed to the air, it'll form it'll form like lumps while mixing it with the meringue for that. So I'm going to keep a plate and keep a water bottle on top and keep it aside. Now we'll start off with the meringue. For that, I'm going to take my saucepan and we have a caster sugar here or a sugar. Anything will do, no problem with that. And we're going to pour in the water as well. And the water. So while we keep this ready, we'll also keep our 24 grams of egg white in another bowl and our beater ready on another side as well. So for this, when this is almost like Italian meringue buttercream, for this, when it reaches in your booklet, it will be given 115. When the meringue reaches 115, you're supposed to start your beater. And when it reaches 117, you're supposed to start pouring it in your egg white. But as it is your first time doing it, what we'll do is we'll start off with 112. So you can you can start a beater at 112, and once it reaches 117, you can start pouring it. In that time, you'll at least have few seconds or few minutes in between, so that it will be easy for you to do. It's just 115 to 117 is a very short duration. If at all you have a kitchen or any stand mixer, that will be much more easier. For hand beater, we'll do it with 112 and 117. So I'm going to start my. What you do is, as it is the first time for everybody, we'll just keep as low as possible. Here, I'm going to keep it in 400. If at all you want to keep it in 200 or even more minimum, whichever is available in your induction stove or normal stove, you can use that as well. Or else, it'll get burnt very easily as the quantity is very low. It'll get burnt very easily. So I'm keeping it in low. And on the other side, we have to use our thermometer as well. This is a digital thermometer which we'll be using. So this one. So this one, for this, you have to keep a bowl of water on the side and keep it dipped inside always. Can we use store-bought almond flour? Yes, that's what we are using as well. You can use a store-bought almond flour. So for this, you have to keep a bowl of water on the side and keep it inside, because each time when you dip it and take it outside, if you're going to keep it outside just like that, the sugar will crystallize on the corners and you cannot use it the next time. For that, if you're going to have it the water on the side and just going to dip it and keep it, all the water will get dissolved in the water. Sorry, all the sugar will get dissolved in the water and you can use it the next time for clean. So we'll start dipping the thermometer into the water after we see bubbles in it, because now if you're going to dip it, there's no point because the sugar hasn't dissolved at all. For the Italian macaron, make sure that you just follow the entire process very correctly. Do not skip or do not do anything like on your own or something, because something may go wrong. So for the first time or first few times, make sure you stick to the process and just do the exact same process which you're doing it here. So we are on the, so it is showing as 65 degrees Celsius, 71 is gradually increasing. Sorry. And don't use your spoon or spatula to keep on whisking or mixing it very frequently. Just use your probe to just go around. So it's 95. Okay. It's a 95 now. If at all it goes beyond like 117 or something, your meringue will become hard, and when we're incorporating that into your almond flour, your batter also becomes very hard for piping, which will be extremely hard for you to do. If it's even like underboiled, if it's like below like 112 or something, then it will be extremely runny, where both of the things will lead to a very bad macaron shell. So make sure it is only in 117 for sure. So it's in 112 now. I'm increasing the temperature because I'm able to handle it. If you're not able to handle it, keep it as low as possible till the end. But if you're like able to handle it, you can increase it how much ever you want it to be. It's almost 110 now. It's 113. So this 117. Almost 117. Yes. And what you do is mix it a little bit. Make sure the bubbles vanish a little bit. Then you can start pouring into your mixture. Now I'll start pouring it to the sides of the walls of the bowl, but it should touch the meringue. And the beaters run throughout your bowl. Not just, it shouldn't be stagnant on one place. Make sure it runs throughout your bowl. That's when the sugar will not crystallize. It will get combined with the egg evenly. Done. So I'm keeping it in the high IS1. It's almost in 6 years. Whichever is IS in your particular hand beater, you can use that as well. Okay. I'm using the 6 mode here. This is the highest in this hand beater. Whichever is highest in yours, you can use that. And it should form, it will not form stiff peaks. We just want very soft peaks for this meringue. As you can see, it's forming a, it is becoming stiff little by little. I'm going to add my color now itself. If you don't want any colors, you can add. I'm going to add orange to it. So I'm going to add color to my macaron. I'm going to add orange. You can add whatever color you want it to be. It can even be dark. Make sure it's not very darker. If it's going to be very darker, it will stick to your mouth, your tongue, everywhere. So you're, we just have a very soft peak or kind of liquidy also, that is fine. You have to keep on beating it for but it's fine, no problem with that. We'll just get very soft peak. We'll never get a hard peak in this thing. So we'll take a meringue. So make sure always to beat your meringue in your highest speed in your hand beater. For this, it is 6. It may be like 4 or 5 in yours. So whichever is the highest, always make sure you beat in that. And beat is the longest time is only 5 minutes. If your meringue goes in 5 minutes and nothing is formed in yours, then you'll never get a macaron. So make sure you just get a softest peak within 5 minutes. At least it may form even in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But like within 5 minutes. So make sure that is there. And always add light colors or a medium range of colors. Do not go for very dark colors. If at all you want to go for dark colors, make sure you tell your clients that it will stick to your mouth, their hand and all. That's for sure, because all the food grade colors are like that only. So we're done with the meringue now. Now we're going to fold this meringue into our batter, as in the almond flour batter. We're going to do it in 2 or 3 parts, whichever is comfortable for you, but do not do it in one part at all. So this is our the egg with icing sugar with almond flour one. So we'll just transfer this into a glass bowl so that it will be visible for you guys. So almond, Italian macaron, we normally use it. Why do we do is because it's much more lighter when compared to the French macaron. It is much more lesser sweet, and it is extremely dense, which is extremely chewy when compared to the French. That's why most of the chefs use it, and most of the bakeries or pastry places use that. If at all you want to go to French is a much more easier thing to do, but that also is there because I mean, for a home baker, they need the easier one. But if you want a smooth finish, and if you want like a much more lighter and less sweeter and a chewier one, people prefer like Italian macarons. Obviously, it is a kind of a little bit a difficult one to do for at least for the first time. If you're going to do it like multiple times, you'll get used to it. That also is there. So yes, they're getting ready with the glass bowls. So. And after while folding, I'll show you how it's supposed to be folded. And after folding, we'll pipe it and we'll tap it. And you're supposed to always dry your macarons only in an AC room, in an AC environment. Do not ever put it in your room temperature. As we are in Chennai or anywhere in hot places, your macaron will not form any dry top, as in the layer on top of the shell will never be formed if you're going to keep it in a room temperature. Always keep it in an AC room, and always keep at least for minimum for 1 hour or more, till like 2 hours, till the entire top becomes dry. So always keep it in the AC room, never in your room temperature. For this, we're going to keep it for 1 hour because the AC here is quite cool and it'll dry out really fast. If it doesn't dry out within 1 hour, make sure you keep it at least for 2 hours, not more than 2 hours. So this is our almond paste. I'll pour this in this. Okay. So I put my white in this. I've added a very pale orange, and this is our almond flour mixture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 parts, this one in 2 parts into the almond flour mixture. I'm going to mix it. So yes. So 1 part. And make sure you never overfold it. Just press it against your bowl and mix it. Each time when you add your meringue, do not fold it like 100%. Just do 80%. That is fine. Then we'll add the excess meringue into it and then fold it completely. If you're going to fold it like completely for each and every time, you may overfold it at last. So we're going to add the entire thing into it. Now we'll fold it. Make a full fold or cut and fold, anything is fine. Just press it against my bowl. You can see it has almost folded. You see whether there are any lumps in it. If at all you see any lumps, do not fold the entire thing for just 1 lump. You just make sure you just bring that 1 lump to the sides and just take the lump here and then combine the entire thing to the batter again. So when you pour it from the top, it should form a ribbon consistency, which it is right now. And the ribbon shouldn't dissolve with the other batter very soon. It should go very slowly. So I'll show it like this. So ribbon is taking quite time to blend along with the other batter. This is how the batter should be. Okay. So yes, we'll transfer this into a piping bag with a nozzle. So we have this medium round nozzle, which is not extremely big nor very small. This is a medium round, which we'll be using. Okay. You can either keep it in a glass bowl or anything, and you can put. Your Ritu will be helping me. So we'll start piping in us. Make sure you have a tray with a silk pad. Mostly you can use silk pad or a parchment is fine, but butter paper is not recommended for Italian macarons. So make sure your entire silk pad is very dry and clean without any water particles in it. And keep your piping back straight at 90 degree, at least to like 2 to 3 centimeters above your surface, and then start piping. What I do is I just count like till 3, like 1, 2, 3, stop, and cut your flow and then make a round. So just start pressing here, like 1, 2, 3, cut the flow. Do not do not press any further. Just rotate it and take it out. Like 1, 2, 3, press, take it out. 1, 2, 3, press, take it out. Just like that. To just get a hang of it, till that you can just tell 1, 2, 3, so that all your macarons will be of the same size. If at all one is going to be very big and another one is going to be very small, then the baking time will differ. Your smaller ones may get burned by the time your bigger ones are baked. So make sure everything is on the same size. If at all you want to do multiple sizes, make sure you have 2 to 3 silk pads. So you can just use each one for each size. I'm just going to do a heart here. Just go like this. Do another heart, so that makes a pair of macarons. Yes. So yeah, we're done with the macarons. Now I'm going to tap it so that it escapes the air bubbles. Okay. So the most of the air bubbles are gone. If at all there are any more few air bubbles, we'll just have a small toothpick or pin of anything of that sort is okay. We'll just release the air bubbles. Like make a hole, let the air bubbles go, and just cover the place up so that doesn't like left unopened while baking. Any bigger ones, you can just make it like this. So this one, I'm going to keep it in the AC room for 1 hour and dry it out. After 1 hour, you can just, if you touch it and see the top should be extremely firm. It shouldn't be like a squishy or anything of that sort. It should be extremely firm. Then you can keep it inside the oven. Here, we are going to use it, keep it at 140 degrees Celsius for like 12 to 13 minutes. It may differ in the oven which you have at home, like the normal OTG. And the fan we'll be using here is 2. Like normally for Italian macaron, what I would tell is it's mandatory to keep it in fan with 2 rods normally. But if you're able to control your fan like to 0, 1, 2, then you can bring it to 2 and keep. Here we're going to keep it in 2 only. And always play with your temperatures and see. It will be like 138 till 150. Any of those temperatures will work for macarons. But I cannot really tell like 140 for sure will work in your oven at the home also. Here it is 140. We are optimized to 140 here. So try it from 138 to 150, whichever works at your home. That will be the temperature for your macaron. And the timings from 12 minutes to 14 minutes, but not more than that. If you're going to keep more than that, it will become extremely brittle and become like a biscuit. It will not be a cookie anymore. So make sure that is there. And if at all, while taking out and peeling off your macaroni, if that doesn't come, only the top shell is coming, the entire bottom is sticking to it, which means it's underbaked. So chuck it inside the oven for like 2 to 3 minutes or something, then take it out, let it cool down again, then take it out, it may come. Also keep it inside after you take it out of the oven for like after 14 minutes also. If you feel it's not like the macaron is not coming out properly, if you feel so, then put the entire tray into your freezer, keep it like for half an hour, take it out, and then peel off the macaron, it will come for sure. So this is for the Italian macarons. I'm going to rest this for like 1 hour in AC room. And after 1 hour, we'll put it inside the freezer. Sorry, we'll put it inside the oven. Before that, we will show you before the camera how the top of the macaron looks.
And we'll show off the Italian meringue is going to go into the oven. How long was it waiting?
1 hour.
1 hour. Sides? You have to gently touch. It's dry. Okay. So now this is going to go into the oven at
140
140 degrees Celsius for about time?
for about 12 minutes.
12 minutes. 140 degrees and 12 minutes. Now the Italian macarons are good to go into the oven. Just going to get the sheet and then peel the macaron. The feet and the bottom. So that is Italian macaron baked. A good amount of heat, obviously, with the oven that has been nicely optimized. And even the shapes have turned out good. Okay, so we have one more, which is the French, which I'll give it out to Ritu. Can you break to show the texture? Yes. It's quite filled up and nice. Good enough. So we'll keep the rest for actually using for filling up the shells, right? Done. So just wanting to show the texture of the Italian macarons. Okay,